Once upon a time, in a sunny meadow filled with cheerful blooms and chattering critters, there was one particularly gloomy resident, a grumpy little daisy named Douglas.
No one knew why he was so irritable, but every morning he would mumble complaints about the sunshine being too bright and the wind being too breezy. Enter Benny the rabbit, an enthusiastic fluffball with a heart of gold and a rather questionable sense of personal space. Upon noticing Douglas's perpetual frown, or, well, whatever equivalent a flower has, Benny decided he would turn things around and make Douglas the happiest daisy in the meadow. First, Benny tried watering Douglas. "Flowers love water," he declared. Unfortunately, he got a little carried away and drenched the poor daisy in what could only be described as a tsunami. "I'm a flower, not a seaweed," Douglas huffed, shaking off excess droplets. Determined, Benny moved to Plan B music. He perched beside Douglas and sang a cheerful tune in his squeaky rabbit voice. However, the high-pitched performance attracted a swarm of curious bees who mistook the sound for an invitation to a pollen party. Douglas was now grumpy and mildly terrified. Desperate, Benny tried one last attempt to gently hug Douglas. Surprisingly, Douglas didn't immediately grumble. Instead, he let out a deep sigh and said, "Fine, that one was kind of nice." From that day forward, Benny made it his mission to provide daily rabbit hugs, and while Douglas never became the jolliest flower in the meadow, he did become slightly less grumpy. Sometimes all it takes is a little persistence and an over